All right, so Tyrese has responded to his ex-wife about what she recently said on the internet. She went on this podcast. I'm gonna play her video first, and I'm gonna go ahead and play Tyrese's video. All right, this is what she
Actually
said.
gone through a divorce?
Not that time.
Okay.
Oh, I've never said this publicly.
No, this is what we do.
This is a
This
Harley
is
initiated exclusive, baby. The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No. And that's the truth. I was very, very hurt. I was very angry. And I remember when I made the decision, I was like hysterically crying on the phone with my attorney. I was extremely emotionally intoxicated. I'm an extremely emotional person, but I know women specifically, there will be moments where they'll be like, I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. And we're just focusing on these things. And because you don't have a certain person in your life to check you and say, sis, what about this? What about these strengths? What about what he's not doing? That can get you thinking about the positive aspects of this person that you may not be thinking about when you're upset. And so in those moments, you need somebody for that person.
Yeah.
In those moments.
Do you think?
All right. So that's what she said about their divorce. So I'm gonna go ahead and play what Therese has to say about what she said. All right. This is a very recent. Let me just play here. Let me just. All right. There we go.
If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage.
All right, so let me stop you for a little bit. So she actually sneak out the house to get away from Therese with the 1-year-old. I mean, that's no cool though. Somebody you guys have a kid together and you guys are married. I mean, there's a way to do things though. I don't think Therese is that bad. You know, I never heard Tyrese being too physical with a woman like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you couldn't just wait until he gets home. I mean, that's his kid too. Women sometimes always feel like, the kid's only their kids. Or sometimes, they always feel like, okay, this is my kid. I mean, you're hurting the kid more than you're hurting yourself, though. The kid needs, their father. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? So you're trying to run away, and I mean, it's just not a good thing, though. So another things about Therese, I want to say, he said about he was trying to fight for the marriage. Honestly, if you're trying to fight for something, that means you already lost it. I mean, certain things you don't have to fight for. If the person not feeling you anymore, they don't want to be with you, like, let it go. Let them go first, let them, like, cool off a little bit. Maybe eventually if they want to come back to you, that's cool. But when it's hard, they don't want you. Don't try to force somebody to love you, to be with you, man. That's the wrong move to do, dog. I get it. You're trying to fight for your marriage, but she probably mentally already checked out. So there's no point of you trying too hard to make her stay, though. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do it. I would just, like, let her go, but, no argument, nothing. Just be like, hey, that's what you want to do. You want to go. That's cool. All right, we got a kid together. Let's make things work for the kid. But, hey, salute. Do what you got to do. Live your life, all right? Let me continue, though.
And my family. You're heartless.
I'm heartless.
None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mom. In your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray.
I mean, all right, here's the thing, man. You're saying she didn't have people in her here, but we don't know. I mean, two people, that's a lot already. The mom was there, we know that. He has to be at least that one good friend. Oh, that guy who always been on the waiting list, talking to her, be like, yo, you gotta dump this bored ass Tyrese. That nigga's like trash. Drop him. But you never know. Tyrese knows her better than I know her. So I just want to continue, man.
Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game.
I mean, let's just be honest. Marriage is a business. She knew what she was doing when she was getting that divorce. I think that one of the first things that came into her mind was that child support money. I'm gonna just be honest, man. Most women who marry celebrities, I mean, I don't know what she does to make that 160 a year for a single mom. It's good income. After you pay your tax, you might take home like 120. Oh, I think you might take 120 or maybe 110, which is still good enough. You know what I'm saying? You live a decent life. It's not gonna be like a crazy extravagant type of lifestyle, but you live a good life. You can rent a home in a decent, good neighborhood. You can travel once, twice a year. Good money management. You'll be good. So, yeah, let me continue.
You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into material.
I mean, I kind of get this too, right? Let me say this. Tyrese says she's cloud chasing. I might agree with that, because if you look at her body language when she was talking about it, I didn't see somebody that regrets divorcing. For me, she was laughing. I didn't see that. The body language didn't really like convince me like, okay, she's regretting it. You know what I'm saying? She might be cloud chasing. Who knows, man? Like I said, Tyrese knows her better than we know her. So, yeah, let me continue.
Materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't.
All right, this is another thing, man. That was just bullshit. Her saying doesn't care about fame, mansion, all that. If that was the case, why not just go get a nigga who works at Walmart, who has like a decent home, like no mansion, no fame? The fact that you went after somebody who has all the things that you say you don't care about, it makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I don't care about mansion. Tyrese has mansion. Or if not big mansion, but Tyrese has like those big houses, right? And also fame. Tyrese been famous for years. So you saying people don't like those things? They actually will try not to date people who have those things. You don't like it, but you still went after somebody who has it. And that's your first marriage. So to me, it seems like she had an agenda. She had an agenda, and she's a very calculated woman. She knows what she's doing. So let me continue. Oh, the video is not available no more? Oh God, this is crazy. Oh shoot. All right. All right. Why did I stop though?
Innocent 1-year-old child.
I think it was someone.
I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, $160,000 a year. I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear, because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing. You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity.
She does.
You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't. If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in abusive relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me" if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called "Love Transaction" if I didn't realize that it was never love, it was just a transaction? This shit is about money.
Yo, believe it or not, love is a transaction. Marriage is a business transaction as well, because you just don't love anybody. The only real love you get, the genuine love, is the one you get from your parents, though. Other than that, your friends, your girlfriend, your wife, whatever you gonna name it, you have to provide some type of value before even they interact with you, or not even interact, but before they maintain that friendship with you. If you don't bring any value, nothing in exchange, there's no way a woman can be with you, because what do you have to give to her? It's vice versa. I mean, you as a man too, I want a woman who at least gave me something that I'm looking for. So Tyrese should know better. I think shit, love, marriage, so it's business transaction. All right.
You've hired 3 law firms trying to fucking suck me dry. I'm approaching $1 million in legal fees, and we had a prenup.
Wow.
You already tried to ask me to come back. You already tried to reconcile. I told you I was in a relationship with Zelly. And I was not willing to go and break this off or cut this.
Wow. So she already tried after putting Tyrese to hell. Honestly, if I was Tyrese, I would not take her back. I'm sorry. Hiring 3 lawyers. And it seems like Tyrese didn't do anything evil to her for her to leave. Hiring 3 lawyers. Like, what was the intention, though? A woman who doesn't want money, doesn't want anything like that, be like, hey, you know what? We're just getting divorced. I'll keep it cool. Just take care of the kids, do like that. If you don't do it, that's when I'll bring you to child support. But it seems like she had an agenda, though, and she's trying to come back to Tyrese. I mean, she's cuckoo to me. At this point, she seems a little cuckoo, man. Tyrese there where I'm glad Tyrese didn't go back. Sheesh.
This woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox. Everything about the way you left me was heartless. It was evil. You never considered me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her 2nd birthday apart.
Wow.
And if you really are really suddenly caring about the effects that you've had on me and your family, why don't you sick these fucking lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more.
Wow. Tyrese has a point, though. Tyrese has a point. Okay, call those lawyers. So it seems like the divorce going on, right? It's not finalized totally. It's not totally finalized. Wow, these women are crazy. I mean, sheesh. Another thing I was thinking about, I thought about it's like being famous, having money, being successful, it's a curse and a blessing at the same time. When it comes to a relationship though, when you're already famous, you already have a name for yourself, you got money, most women they come to your life because of what you have. So it's kind of hard for you to see who loves you for who you are. The best thing to do, even though it doesn't guarantee longevity, is marrying somebody that met you when you had nothing. At least you know she genuinely cares about you and loves you for real. It doesn't guarantee you guys gonna be together forever, but at least you know the love is there. You know the love is it's kind of real. You know, let me put it that way. It's kind of real because she dated you when you had nothing. You were nobody. But life happens. That was Tyrese responding to the ex-wife. I think that's what I got to say. Other than that, I'll catch you next time. Peace out, man. Oh, by the way, if you guys are watching the content, see I like it. I mean, support by subscribing, sharing, liking. Oh, that helps a lot. All right, catch you next time. Peace out.